Hey darlings, how's it going? It's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful reading from the Divine Feminine today. I love this deck. I love learning about powerful feminines in our history. And three of them wanted to come out today, and then I clarified with Cards Against Humanity, and no shuffling on camera today. I just want to talk a little bit about my creative flow for a second, show you my pencil wands. Are you kidding me? Real pencils that you can use, but decorated with my magic. Can you imagine writing in your journal with one of these beauties? They're just absolutely delicious. I'm using beads and shells and crystals, various little rings and ornaments and recycled jewels, and they're number 2 pencil. Some of these that I'm creating will actually have the top open with the eraser on it, and the design will be below. These are pencils you can use. Everything is sealed on here, so nothing's going to fall off as well. And I do leave a portion on the bottom, so that you can actually sharpen it. So if you're interested, reach out to me through email. I'm making a bunch of them and just absolutely adoring. I mean, it's like my inner child wanting to create, very feminine energy I feel with that. So, and even your guardian angels, they want me to start with a guardian angel card about creativity, since I'm talking about it, okay? And me using the Divine Feminine cards today in conjunction with Cards Against Humanity is really a creative way to clarify the cards, the oracle cards, So, and I'm trying to show that, showing by example, that you can utilize different tools. There are many tools in your tool bag, darling. Okay, so let's be creative this year. Let's see. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. If you really resonate with that, I'll hold this picture up here and you can take a picture of it. Beautiful. It's that child heart I was talking about, Allow your child heart to be creative and do the things. I mean, man, if only I would have had a pencil like this while I was a little girl, and I am still a little girl at heart, so of course I'm going to create one for myself. This one's more of the heavier ones, because I put a lot of design into it. This one has opalite in it, but I don't mind a heavy pencil, actually. I like the way that it feels in my hand. But then there's some lighter weight ones too, and I'm going to make some masculine designs, so my child heart's happy. Okay. So let's talk about these divine feminine energies that wanted to come out today for the collective. And today is the 8th. What was interesting, I spent a lot of time browsing online today, reading articles, things like that. And one that really stood out to me was the transit of Venus, the Venus and Sun conjunction that's happening, like Venus kissing the Sun. And it's been over an 8-year period that Venus has transitioned through our solar system in the shape of a 5-pointed star. Okay? And that Venus star point, that conjunction, that portal of passion and love is now open. Darlings. So, I like the number frequency of 8. Today is a magical day. A beautiful, harmonious day. Okay? And it's about a mindset too. I've been saying it a lot in my readings. We are in Venus retrograde. Okay, so the relationships that are leaving, the relationships that you no longer resonate with, You know, this is purposely being shown to you at this time, okay? If you don't have issues when it regards to relationships, then, you know, it's not a fucking big deal, right? Like, it's just a mindset, too. And, you know, how far we've come along in our own journey, okay? The first card out is about emanating joy, okay? And if you've been through a period of time where you've experienced a lot of sadness, a lot of trauma, okay? A lot of defeat, if you want to call it that. A lot of sickness, even, okay? Then it may be tough to find your joy again. Okay, and the first card is about that. And so I'm going to read it to you from the book, and then we've got cards. Okay, I am going to murder her name so horribly because it is a huge mouthful. Ananda Ma Miyama. I mean, it's like that. Okay, it is a mouthful of A's, and okay, it's the joy permeated mother. It's this mother universal energy that I've been talking about for a while now. Okay. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. She also has connection with I wanted to say Lilith. Maybe she does. I don't know why that came out. It'll tell me in the book. Let me just show you her picture here. So many messages trying to come through with her. Finding our joy again. There's beautiful nature surrounding her in the background. And, it's Kali that she has the connection with. I'm looking at the red around her neck here. Yes, she has connection with Kali. Absolutely, which is about endings and new beginnings. Okay. She doesn't, something about labels here too, this divine feminine. So let's go into her. Okay, card 68. Page 68. Okay. She represents the essence of the expansive joy that comes when we remember our true self. I'm not going to give you a huge history because I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But I do, when you draw this card, there's a passage in an autobiography of a yogi by here's another big word, by Paramamaza Yogananda, that relates an encounter he had with her. He asks her why she is always so filled with joy and can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that she's aware of her true self. She knows that before she came to Earth, she was the same. As a little girl, and later when she grew into a woman, still she was the same. And now, sitting in front of Yogananda, she remains the same. And even after death, she says, though the dance of creation creates changes around me, I shall be the same. This is the self-realization merging with that aspect within us that never changes. It's becoming conscious of the self that is external while within this brief mortal existence. She believed that the only true calling or purpose any of us have is to become realized. And so she believed that any action we take toward that goal is sacred. There's a deep, calm, abiding joy that arrives when we can merge with the aspect of us that never changes. There is a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from the surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. If we can remember that we are the guru, that we are an aspect of the divine that remains the same, I lost my voice there. Wow. No matter how much change surrounds us, then we get to arrive at a joy that lives at the core of our being. Okay? You can access that joy again. Okay? she was even by her parents persecuted a bit. I remember reading in the history they thought she had a mental illness because she could instantly permeate joy. And so people thought something was wrong with her, you know? And it's like, wanted to see what her connection was with Kali, because I know it's here in the book, and that'll resonate with somebody. At 26, lighting in here is killing my eyes tonight. Okay, at 26, she enacted her own spiritual initiation. The ceremony and rites were spontaneously revealed to her from within. She explained, "As the master, I revealed the mantra. As the disciple, I accepted it and started to recite it. In the 1920s, she set up a Kali temple and devoted her life to spiritual practices. She began to be recognized as the living embodiment of the divine feminine and as the incarnation of Kali as divine love." Okay, interesting too what I marked it with. What did I mark it with? Multiple stab wounds. Yeah, this is that, the pain, the trauma, okay? And finding a way out of that. And remembering our connection with that joy, with that loving force, okay? And more clarifying cards here from Cards Against Humanity. A bird that shits human turds. Drinking out of the toilet and eating garbage. Listening to her problems without trying to solve them. Tearing that ass up like wrapping paper on Christmas morning. Some foundation, mascara, and a touch of blush. Okay. Some foundation, some mascara, and a touch of blush. Do the things that make you feel good. If your inner child wants you to play with makeup, do it. Your beauty, okay? Pay attention to your beauty, she says. Tearing that ass up like Christmas wrapper on paper morning. That's some excitement. That's the joy and the excitement again, okay? The surprise, right? Listening to her problems without trying to solve them. What a beautiful presence that would be. Everything doesn't have to be fixed, you know? Like the feminine just needs the masculine sometimes just to allow the talk, accept, you know, like this is where she's at, you know, like don't try to solve everything. Accept where you're at. Allow it to be, okay? Drinking out of the toilet and eating garbage is a past way, okay? This is the stuff that we're leaving behind, the victim mindset too, and the suffering. Yeah. And the surviving that we all do when it's our sovereignty and our birthright to experience joy, love, bliss, connection. Yes. A bird that shits human turds. Dude, that's a big message coming. That's all I gotta say. That's how I'm going to take that. Anyways, let's not spend any more time on that. Let's go to the next glorious divine feminine. Thank you, Andamanda Mama. I'm just going to call you Mama. Andamama Mama. What a tongue twister. Okay. Queen Esther is out next. Yay. The Morning Star. I have an Auntie Esther. Yep. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. This is sovereignty. Okay. This is releasing control and being guided by your heart-centered mind. Okay. And trusting and having faith that everything's going to work out, and everything's going to work out. I mean, you're manifesting it. You're creating it. The stars guiding you, the ancestors guiding you, okay? And we're going to talk about Esther here for a minute. Where is my Esther? She asks you to ask yourself today. It would be a great journal prompt too. What do I intuitively know will happen in the divine timing for me? Okay. The ego has a timetable that the soul couldn't care less about. When we are feeling stressed or threatened in some way, fear can be exceptionally loud and can inform the ego to work overtime in trying to get something accomplished or to manipulate something to happen. The natural flow of energy that always at work behind the scenes, the universe's capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. When we are in service of love, we are following the dictates of our soul. And when the ego is in service of the soul, divine timing ensues. Esther mastered this art. Even under extreme duress, she listened wisely to her soul. She became a queen by letting her love for her people inform her feminine, intuitive powers. This is her imperative trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul voice. I'm not even going to read her history. Trust your soul voice, she says. The morning star. You are a star. Stars are all around you. The stars are guiding you. The land, the people, the places, situations. Trust in your heart, your soul voice. Okay? An older woman who knows her way around the penis. I'm talking about some fucking crone energy too. Trust your wisdom. That was my bookmark. It's a cross between this is what I've been calling myself. Like, okay? Like, I feel very much like the maiden and the crone mixed together. It's some wild wisdom. Mm-hmm. And purity to it. And truth. Okay? Yes. And humor and wit. And I love it. And darkness. And creation. Yes. And weird. Yeah, I love all these words. Okay, so what is Queen Esther clarified with this divine timing? Okay, we're releasing control with that. This is your sovereignty. Everything is, you're exactly where you need to be right now, too. Yep. Because you know what you're doing? You're nesting. You're laying an egg. You're laying an egg. Oh, what's the egg? Egg is creation, darlings. The beginning. Laying an egg. Flightless birds. Rest, recuperation. Okay. Tuning into Mama Earth. Connecting and grounding your light roots. Flightless birds. Could be feeling like you are trapped in a situation. Feeling stuck. Okay. We've got to get you unstuck from the head then. Okay. Take a flashlight upon the situation. Shine the light up into the darkness, darlings, okay? This is time to go and do your shadow work, okay? Because everything's happening in divine timing. A flashlight. You are a beacon light. You are a star, okay? You are being divinely guided, darlings, okay? A saxophone solo. Yes, okay? Doesn't that saxophone solo, the music, that the melody, it always comes right at that perfect time, right? And it just can change the whole mood and the whole, energy of a room. It's so beautiful and romantic and takes your breath away. A saxophone solo to me. Okay? It's dreamy. Get into that dream state, okay? And then go bananas. Bananas! It just reminds me of several, now they're making, are you serious? I really don't want to sing that song. The shit is bananas, B-N-A-N-A-S. The shit is bananas, B-N-A-N-A-S. I don't know. Like Gwen Stefani's song. Okay. But I'm just thinking of Mario Kart is what I'm visualizing, and sometimes life slips you up, so catches you with some surprises. But that's purposeful too. Then banana slip-ups, bananas. You gotta peel back the layer, peel back to find the beautiful fruit, soft fruit inside, darlings. Peel it back. I love these cards against humanity with this, y'all. I hope you're enjoying this. There's one more warrior out now. I mean, we're going to trust our intuition. We're going to trust divine timing. We're going to radiate joy. We're, even through whatever shit transition we're going through, or difficult situation, or change in your life, okay? Because you're embracing your creative child heart. You're healing wounds. It's your rebirth. It's death of part of your ego, okay? And it's just such self-realization and such depths of emotion that's coming out right now in the collective. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't get all emotional, but there's this warrior spirit that I see in so many feminine out there. I'm very connected with them, okay? So this is the warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. And I've been reprogramming a lot of my sisters about, we're creating anew. So, we're going to banish this whole starving artist kind of thing. I mean, this is like, again, the Renaissance period, this age of Aquarius, where the entrepreneurs, the artists, the creatives, the musicians, the actors, you know what I'm saying? Like the theater, we're this kind of the psychic, the fortune teller. This is what is going to be supported in the age of Aquarius. Okay. And we need to come together too and devote our time and nurturing and loving these fucking connections too. Okay. And know that if we are listening to our soul voice, right? I've already said that. Then we are always provided for, and that we will have benefactors, and that the universe is working on it, but we tend to block shit in our head because we're rushed for time or whatever. We're impatient. We want it now. Right? Like, no. Like, we're learning lessons about ourselves along the way, and it's beautiful, and we are warriors. Here she is. Oh, here we go. May Bajo. This yellow energy. It's beautiful. Healing to the solar plexus. Feeling confident in your own skin. This warrior of fucking love. Okay? And devotion grounds us. Okay? My good bra is what's a good bra? It's a good foundation, right? Right? Well, that's what we were always taught anyways. I haven't worn a bra in about 5 years. And my breasts have never felt better because you know what? It was a man-made invention, the fucking bra. Excuse me, but it was. And my tits have never felt better not wearing a fucking bra. Okay? Boy, she gives it put some energy up in me. They will naturally, they're naturally meant to hang as you become a crone too. And that's fucking beautiful. Trained in the 3D matrix for them to be stiff, firm, and perky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a natural, beautiful part of your femininity to have breasts like you do. Whoa, I'm going off about breasts. Okay, all right. Because I'm loving my own breasts, where I've hated them for years. That's horrible. But that also came from what I went through during birth. And how my child didn't want anything to do with breastfeeding. And so I've always had this, you bad boobies. Yeah. When you do that for so long and you talk to your body that way for so long, then your body really feels hurt and pain in that area. Yes. So I had to actually remove the fucking bra. This is why they're telling me this. I had to remove the armor. I had to remove the bra. Because it hurt too bad to even fucking wear it because I had fucking talked such poor shit to my tits. Do you get it? Do you get it? Me talking to me. I don't mean to be so fierce at you all. It's me. Like, I watch my own videos back. This is a long one today. Okay, I swear we're almost there. Somebody's getting some enjoyment out of this and some healing from these messages tonight, okay? Devotion grounds us and allows us to see just how many resources are available to us. And devotion elevates our perception so that the spiritual realm can infuse us with light, strength, and energy that is greater than our own. Devotion is the action we feel compelled to take that demonstrates our commitment to love. The power of May Bajo's devotion kept the Sikh religion alive. The task seemed impossible, 46 against a whole Mughal army. But what has never happened before becomes possible through true devotion and the force of pure love. Mai is the warrior saint who reminds us to become fully devoted to what we love. Then courage isn't an effort. It isn't something we have to cultivate. Courage is what commitment to love bestows to us. Devote yourself fully to what's at hand, to what's in your heart, and the strength, the support, and the courage to complete the task will rise to meet you. What am I committed to with my entire being? She wants you to ask yourself today. What am I committed to with my entire being? And that's why I call my art, my intuitive art, the art that I gift to the world, to special souls in my life, my tribe. I call it soul art because, yes, it's part of my purpose, healing modality. And I feel it with my whole heart. Okay, so what are we clarifying this with? This warrior of love, okay? The true meaning of Christmas, that giving spirit, okay? Women's suffrage, rising out of the pain and out of the suffering and choosing your sovereignty and choosing love and choosing to put your whole devotion and your whole heart into your cause. And that could be, helping others, women, maybe battered women, maybe women who have no place to go, okay? Chemical weapons come out for it, so be mindful of chemicals that you may be ingesting in your body. From anything from like cigarettes to the chemicals in our food, make sure you're drinking good water, and toothpaste. Certain kinds of toothpaste are better for you than others. Take care of your teeth, my grandma says. Throwing a virgin into a volcano, so it's almost like you're having to make a sacrifice to save someone very special to you, someone very pure to you. Okay, and the arrival of the pizza. The pizza's here. The hot and gooey pizza. Your manifestations are coming, okay? You put your fucking order in for it. It's coming, darlings, all right? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Drop me some love down below if you enjoyed this tonight. I sure fucking did. And if you need your own private reading, reach out to me. And I will see you guys soon. Take care of you.